Welcome to Praju and Pradyu English, where we make learning English easy and fun.
Hey everyone, I'm Pradyu.
And I'm Praju. Thanks for joining us today. So, Pradyu, quick question. Have you ever been stuck in an elevator with a stranger? It's completely silent, and your brain is screaming, "Say something, anything."
Oh my God, yes. That awkward energy. You're just staring at the floor numbers like your life depends on it.
Exactly. And that's what we're talking about today. Small talk. How to have those little conversations that make life less awkward.
Perfect. Let's do it. So, I have to admit something. I used to be terrible at small talk. Like, really, really bad.
Really? But you're so chatty now.
I know, but it took practice. When I was younger, someone would say, "Nice weather today." And I would just say, "Yes." And then, silence.
Just yes. No follow-up?
Nothing. My brain would completely freeze. Inside, I was thinking, "Pradyu, say something else. Keep the conversation going." But my mouth just stopped.
I can actually picture that. You standing there, looking uncomfortable, waiting for the elevator doors to open.
That was my daily life. My friend actually helped me a lot. She's naturally good with people. She can talk to anyone. The cashier, the bus driver, random people at parties.
Some people just have that gift. They really do. And she taught you something important.
Yes, she taught me that small talk isn't about being interesting. It's about making the other person feel comfortable.
Ooh, that's a great way to think about it. It's not a performance. It's just connection, even a tiny one. For me, I grew up in a culture where small talk was everywhere. My parents always chatted with the neighbors, the mailman, everyone.
So it's natural for you?
Mostly, but I still have moments where I don't know what to say. Like when someone tells me something and I'm not sure, should I give advice or just listen?
The classic dilemma. Do I fix the problem or just nod?
Exactly. So today, we're going to explore all of this: how to start small talk, how to keep it going, and how to end it without being awkward.
Because ending a conversation can be just as hard as starting one.
So true.
Okay, let's start with the basics. Pradyu, what exactly is small talk?
Small talk is casual conversation. It's about unimportant topics. It's light, it's easy, it's not deep or personal.
So it's the opposite of tell me your biggest fear.
Yes, please don't start with that.
Got it. No existential questions in the elevator.
Small talk is things like the weather, how your day is going, what you did on the weekend. Safe topics that anyone can talk about.
But why do we even do it? What's the point?
Great question. Small talk builds a bridge. It's how we test the water with new people.
Test the water. I like that. So you're checking if this person is friendly before you go deeper.
Exactly. And it also fills silence, which humans find uncomfortable.
Oh, I definitely find silence uncomfortable, especially with strangers.
Most people do. That's why we invented small talk. It's social glue.
Social glue. That's a good metaphor. Okay, so how do you actually start?
Perfect example. It's open-ended. The person can answer any way they want. Open-ended questions, not yes or no questions.
Right. Compare, "Are you having fun?" with, "What's been the best part of your day so far?"
Oh, wow. The second one gives them so much more to work with. They can share a story, a feeling, anything.
Exactly. It keeps the energy flowing.
So, we've talked about starting small talk, but I'm curious, does small talk change depending on where you are?
Absolutely. The setting really matters.
Let's start with the hardest one for me, the elevator, the classic awkward space.
Yes, Elevator small talk is super short. You only have maybe 30 seconds to a minute.
So what do you do in that time?
Keep it simple and light. Comment on the weather, like, "Can you believe how cold it is today?" Or something about the building. "Busy morning, huh?"
And then the doors open and you're free.
Exactly. The goal isn't a deep conversation. It's just making the silence less uncomfortable for everyone.
What about coffee shops? That's where I do most of my work.
Coffee shops are interesting. People are usually focused on their own thing, so you have to read the room first.
Reading the room? What does that mean exactly?
It means paying attention to signals. If someone has headphones in and is staring at their laptop, they probably don't want to chat. But if someone's looking around, smiling, or waiting for their order, they might be open to it.
So, like at your favorite coffee shop, I remember you mentioned the barista knows your order by heart.
Yes, service workers often enjoy brief, friendly interactions. It brightens their day. You can say, "How's your day going?" Or, "It's so busy in here today."
What about work situations, like conferences or networking events?
Work small talk is a bit more structured. People expect it, and you already have something in common: the event, the industry, the company.
So you might say, "What brings you to this conference?"
Exactly. Or, "Have you been to this event before? Which sessions are you looking forward to?" The work context gives you built-in topics.
That actually sounds easier than random small talk.
It is in some ways, but there's also more pressure because it might lead to professional connections.
So you want to make a good impression, be friendly but professional, and always have a business card or a way for people to find you later.
Smart. My friend taught me to always have my website ready to share.
Every situation is a little different, but the basics are the same. Be friendly, be curious, and pay attention to the other person's signals.
What are some safe topics, like things that won't offend anyone?
The classic safe ones are weather, work, weekends, and travel. The 4 W's.
I didn't even notice that. But yes, what do you do for work? Do you have any plans for the weekend? Have you traveled anywhere fun recently? Those are all pretty neutral.
They are. And here's a trick. You can also give a genuine compliment, like, "I love your bag. Where did you get it?" Or, "That coffee looks amazing. What is it?"
So compliments can open doors too.
Definitely. People like to feel noticed. Just keep it genuine.
What do you mean by genuine?
I mean, don't compliment just to compliment. If you say, "Nice shoes," but you're not even looking at their shoes, it feels fake. People can sense that.
So actually mean what you say.
Yes, and here's another tip. After a compliment, ask a question. "I love your jacket. Is it vintage?" Now you've opened a real conversation.
That's clever. It gives them something to talk about without pressure.
Exactly. You're inviting them to share.
What about topics to avoid?
The big 3: politics, religion, money. Even with people you know a little, those can create conflict, and small talk is supposed to be light and comfortable.
Makes sense. Save the debate for closer friends.
Also, be careful with very personal questions. Are you married? Do you have kids? How much is your rent? These can be sensitive.
I've definitely made that mistake. I ask someone when they're having kids, and they got really quiet. You never know what someone is going through. That question can be really painful.
Lesson learned. I felt terrible afterwards.
That's okay. We all make mistakes. The important thing is to be aware and try to be more sensitive next time.
So stick to the 4 W's, and I'll be safe. Mostly. But also, don't just fire questions at people. Share something about yourself, too. Make it a conversation, not an interview.
Okay, so you've started small talk. Now how do you keep it going? Because sometimes I say one thing, they respond, and then dead silence.
The key is to listen and follow up. If someone says, "I just came back from a trip to Japan," don't just say, "Cool." They answer, pick up on something they said, and ask about that. So it's like following a thread.
Exactly. Conversations have threads. You pull one, and it leads to another.
What if the conversation feels like it's dying?
You can switch topics. Say something like, "Oh, that reminds me," or "Speaking of which," and introduce a new subject.
Smooth transitions. I like that.
Or you can share something about yourself. Sometimes conversations feel one-sided. If you share a small story, it balances things out.
That makes sense. Give as much as you take, right? And don't be afraid of short pauses. A moment of silence isn't failure. It's just a breath.
I need to remind myself of that. I panic in silences.
I know you do. But think about it. In a good conversation between friends, there are comfortable silences. You don't have to fill every second.
That's true. With my friend, we can sit in silence and it's not awkward at all.
Exactly. That's the goal. Small talk might start stiff, but if it goes well, it becomes more natural and relaxed.
So I should just breathe and not panic.
Yes, and here's another technique. If you can't think of anything to say, go back to something they mentioned earlier. Wait, you mentioned you have a dog. What kind?
Going back to earlier topics, that's smart. It shows you were listening. People love that.
Here's something I really struggle with. How do you end a conversation without being rude?
This is so important. You don't want to just walk away or say, "Okay, bye," and run.
The key is to give a reason. Well, I should get back to work. I need to grab my coffee before it gets cold. It was great chatting, but I have to catch my bus.
So you're not rejecting them, you're just explaining you have somewhere to be.
Exactly. Then add something positive. Nice meeting you. Hope you enjoy your day. Let's chat again sometime.
That leaves a good impression.
It does. And if you want to keep in touch, you can say, "Are you on Instagram?" Or "Can I get your number?" Only if it feels natural. Don't force it.
Right. Small talk doesn't always lead to friendship. And that's okay.
I like that. Nice moments. Not every conversation needs to be life-changing.
Exactly. Another exit strategy. At a party, you can say, "I'm going to grab another drink. It was so nice meeting you."
Oh, that's smooth. You're leaving, but it's friendly.
Or, "I promised I'd say hi to someone over there, but let's continue later." Polite, and it gives you both an out.
What if the other person just won't let you go?
That happens. Be firm, but kind. Start backing up slowly. Your body language helps.
Like inching toward the door.
Exactly. And repeat your exit. "Well, I really should run." Eventually, they get the message.
Good to know. I've definitely been trapped in a conversation before.
We all have. It's part of the social dance.
Can we talk about cultural differences? Because small talk changes around the world.
So much. In places like the US or UK, small talk is expected. You talk to strangers everywhere.
And in other places, silence is normal, even respectful. So what feels awkward to me might feel comfortable somewhere else.
Exactly. My students teach me this all the time.
That must have been confusing at first.
It is. One student from Japan told me, "In Japan, we don't talk to strangers on the train. But here, people just start conversations."
That must have been overwhelming.
At first, but now she actually enjoys it.
That's funny. What about topics?
Yes. In some countries, asking about income is normal. In the US or UK, it's very personal.
What about age?
Good example. In some cultures, it's fine. In American culture, it can be sensitive.
So observe first. Watch. Listen.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to ask. Is it okay to ask about?
Being aware makes you a better communicator.
And most people are forgiving. Curiosity and respect go a long way.
Last thing, how do we get better at small talk?
Practice, practice, practice. Start small.
Like,
The barista. Busy day today. That's it.
I've been doing that, and it feels good when they smile back. It builds confidence.
Another tip. Prepare back pocket questions.
Questions you can always use.
What are you up to this weekend? Tried anything new lately? How do you know the host?
That takes the pressure off.
Exactly. You don't have to think on the spot.
What's in your back pocket?
Let's see. How's your week going? Been up to anything fun? This weather is something, isn't it?
So true. Weather is endless content.
See? You already have tools.
What about practicing online?
Watching shows helps a lot. Notice how conversations start and end.
Like studying dialogue.
Exactly. Podcasts, too. This podcast, for example.
Nice plug.
Listening trains your brain. Then, real conversations feel familiar.
Any final tips?
Be kind to yourself. Not every conversation will flow.
Really?
Of course. Last week, I said, you too, when a waiter said, enjoy your meal.
No. Classic mistake.
Everyone does it. Laugh and move on.
I needed that.
You're already doing great. You care. That matters most.
Vocabulary time.
Small talk. Light, casual conversation.
Awkward. Uncomfortable socially.
Break the ice. Start a conversation.
Open-ended questions, not yes or no.
Test the water. Try gently.
Follow up. Continue the topic.
Back pocket questions. Always ready.
Low pressure. Less stress.
That's our vocabulary.
That was a great conversation about conversation.
Very meta.
Your challenge this week, try one small talk conversation.
Tell us how it went in the comments.
Like, subscribe, and share.
See you next episode.